Kitten, stop trying to eat my notebook.
Everybody, welcome to the Pfeiffer Nature Center. Let's see if I can zoom out here. It won't let me, whatever. Okay, let me flip this. Yep, okay, that helps. This is, of course, hiking uncut. So we are here at the parking area, and it looks like we're gonna go bloop right in that way. I want to do the largest loop, the red eshelman loop. Go up and around. I heard there is, the steep grade. There's a rope here you can hang on to. There's no maps, whatever, but this is a really lovely area. Looks like the trail comes out right there. You can see a little space in the woods right here. That's where the trail comes out. There's my little buggy. So let's go for a hike. I have my slack pack on right now. Well, not my slack, but you can see how squished small it is. It weighs nothing comparatively. I love it. I'm just waiting for a few pieces of gear to come in. Very, very nice person. Oh, hang on one second here. Coon Branch and Dodge Creek. Very, very nice, kind friend of mine ordered me a Grail water filter because I was speaking with him about the water soon as I hit southern Ohio. So waiting for that to come in. Gonna go have lunch with him and chit chat and hang out for a bit. And he works, so of course he can't join me on the trail, and I don't think he's all super outdoorsy and stuff. But it's been a good buddy of mine for a while since I met him. It was kind of a chance meeting due to his Ducati that he had. I believe was it a BMW? I can't remember. I can't remember what type of bike it was. I do remember it was bright yellow. But anyways, first time on the Pfeiffer Nature Center trail here. Color-coded E's, so I want to be on the red E's. E for eshelman loop, I would say. But I don't think all the trails have E names, so I wouldn't know if they're all E's. On all trails, there are several people who said that the trail is not very well marked. Years ago, there were people saying that it was very muddy, but it really hasn't rained at all for a very long time, so I thought today would be a very good day to come out right before it's going to rain. It's supposed to start raining tonight, I believe. Ooh, good thing I put the bug spray on. Dear. Oh, I missed it. Yep, she ran off. I missed her. She didn't go far. Just into the next set of thickets. But this trail seems well maintained enough to not be using my trekking poles at all so far. Well, when I got to get them out. It's only, I believe, 2.9. Ooh, deer trail. I always loved following the animal trails in the woods when I was younger. Not sure about the other trails. There's another animal trail going straight through. Just going up a slight grade. It's not very steep at all. Sorry, my hiccups. I apologize, my stomach does lots of that. Well, I certainly disturbed some crows, I think. Here's all them pretty flowers. Definitely buggy out here. Trail cuts down here, but also goes straight. Let me go back and look at the map. I got a picture of it. So let me check it. I'll be right back. Just kept going straight. I'm not sure what that road was. It's not on the map at all or anything. There are a lot of game trails. At the amount of game trails cutting straight across the trail. It's really nice. It's really nice to know that there's that much wildlife in this area. Oh, this is pretty. Ooh, it's letting me zoom out a tiny bit now. My phone's odd. I don't know. I have to keep checking though. I did notice that my phone switched off of full screen and it just chooses whether it wants to be 16.9 or 4.3 or whatever its aspect ratio it decides that it wants to be for the day. But I got to keep switching it to full so you guys don't have those blurry edges. That's something that really annoys me on videos, is those blurry edges. It's like, why not just go to full screen, people? You got to pay attention and notice. Doesn't look like there's a lot of growth in the trail yet at all. Seems they just took a mower up here, almost, which is really nice. Mower trails. Trails you can mow. It's just good practice while I'm off the Buckeye right now. I'm going to get back out there. I'm going to complete the little loop. I'm having some difficulty finding more than one trail angel in the Bell Valley and Road Fork section. I think I might have two, I can't remember, other than my ex-husband. And he has to drive like 2 hours to come out and help. So I have a lot of help up in the small loop area. Little loop at the top. So I'm going to start right there at Big Creek Park and head up towards the beach and then back down around through the Akron section. Big tree down right in the middle of the trail here. I'm gonna give myself 10 days to do it. I think that'll be plenty of time, especially with such small amount of weight on me. It won't take me long at all. I was doing some 16-mile days. I mean, they did kick my ass big time, but I was doing them and getting up and hiking the next day, no problem. Didn't have any leg pain or foot pain and stuff, so I know I can do 15, 16-mile days slack packing a lot easier than before, hiking right to my car. I'll be staying at campsites for more than just one night. I'll pick a good centralized location. Even found some motel rooms, even one hotel room for $50 a night outside of Cleveland. Don't really care where they're located. I'm an extremely self-sufficient person, so I'm not too worried about that. I used the satellite and looked at the places, and they didn't seem bad at all. The pictures look really nice. They look like really nice places, which is just shocking. But they'll have laundry. All the hotels I find, I'll hit them every once in a while. Plus, there's also Nancy. Hi, Nancy. Hi, hon. I love you, girl. You're just awesome. She's going to let me stay every 4 or so nights so I can sleep in a real bed and do laundry if I don't have the budget to get myself a room, which I probably don't. A lot of people don't know that I am on SSI. Oh, here's a thing. Let me interrupt myself. Yeah, look. Almost looks like the tree that's down in the picture. But yeah, I live on SSI. So I still have to pay my rent while I'm hiking. Internet bill, phone bill, car insurance, prescription bills, medicals, all that stuff. I get an excessive amount of help from my parents, which I can't thank them enough. I could never thank my parents enough for all the help they've given me. And I am an only child, so we all know how that story goes. They definitely spoil me. They really do. And no, I don't deserve it. I have never done anything in my life to deserve owning such a nice vehicle. Ooh, there's a meadow. And I don't know, I have a really nice life for the $1,000 a month that I live on. And I decided that instead of spoiling the crap out of my kids for Christmas and buying Christmas presents all year long, like I always do, I'm gonna do stuff like this for myself for once in my entire life. Spend an entire summer catching views, being on nature time. I need it. Boy, has it changed everything about my attitude, I would say. Wow, I love it. And up the hill we go. Woohoo! So every tiny little bit of help that I get, every item of gear. My dad came down drove 7 hours to come help me do laundry because I turned myself into coyote bait. It's heartwarming, and it's very, very appreciated. Okay, this is pretty steep, so I'm gonna stop and huff and puff for a minute, drink some water. Let's see, where's eye level? That's eye level right there in front of me. That root. It's good for the butt, ladies. This is good for the butt. We just got up to the top of the steep slope. Most of it's still sloped upwards a little bit, but come out up here to this, way up here on the edge of the meadow. It just keeps going. And there's tons of buttercups that you walk through, and I'm trying to avoid stepping on them, but it's not easy. There's so many. It'd be really nice to walk down this. Those clouds look ominous, but it is not supposed to rain today. Even though I have my, I have my raincoat in my backpack, and I have the rain cover and the umbrella. And, umbrella straps are permanently attached. But I think that's just leftovers from the smoke. It sucked. I mean, I did the North Country Trail the one day with Adam. Tuesday, we did. Only 4 miles of it, and we turned around and came back, just out and back for the day hike. But, sorry. The air's just been too smoky with the Canadian wildfires. And then looks like the Holcomb Trail. Oh, I love that bench. That's awesome. The Holcomb Trail goes down over that way. And Eshelman Loop. So there are hidden trail cams through here, and that's pretty cool. Watch where you're peeing, ladies. Make sure you hide well, or you get a Venus to Mars or a P-style. That's definitely changed my life. That's for sure. Oh, just so lovely. That is one dark cloud right up there. But again, I think it's just smoke. It's not supposed to rain until tonight. Go around the tree branch. Another piece of gear that I'm waiting on is an Anchor battery pack. When I get it, I will let you guys know exactly which one it is. Oh, spider web, great. Oh, I love those dragonflies. Those white ones with the black wings are so neat. But it's supposed to be able to charge my phone 4.5 times. And I have an S22. This thing really sucks down a lot of power. Because, I mean, it can track me on 2 mapping apps and record video and pictures and text and stuff all day long. It doesn't start to die for about 12 hours of heavy use, I would call it. That's nice. That needs to be attended to. Ugh, ouch. That was my trekking pole. I don't know why I said ouch. It's kind of a habit. That's very funny. That's very creepy looking. It's a hell of a bank over here. It's nice they took us around the edge of the hill instead of straight up the head wall. Thank you. But that's gets me excited for the steep part that there's the warning about. Yeah. That's gonna be fun. Yeah, the hay's pretty tall, but it seems to be pretty well traveled. Somebody was definitely here earlier today, cleared all the spider webs for me. Thank you very much, whoever you were. There's a very beautiful sign-in notebook down at the picnic table. A lot of artwork in it. And the cover's looks like painted numerous times. It's very, very thick with paint. Do a quick look for ticks. I found one myself at the state park, and it literally just looked like a little teeny tiny dot, like a piece of dirt, but it had legs. Like, it was almost microscopic looking. Okay, I'm good. At least my legs are anyways. So we're starting to go downhill a little bit now, just a tiny bit. There's a big anthill on the side of the trail. There, that's better. It always pops back to its standard settings. I'm gonna have to fiddle with it and check that out. I love being in these green tunnel type areas. They're so inviting to me. They feel cozy. Oh, here's another forest edge. Nice. Ooh. That is an enormous tree. There's huge rocks at the base. Okay, so straight ahead that way is the private access road. There's the shortcut going down the hill. And then the Eshelman loop, it says, points up in this direction. Those signs do not look new. So I don't know how somebody last year said this trail is not very well marked, because, and I'm sorry, it's probably just me. I just squat down pretty far. But if you can lose your way on a trail this wide and this well defined, I'm sorry, you probably shouldn't be hiking alone. You should have somebody who is a little more outdoorsy with you. I don't know if I caught that deer running over there. It didn't make a sound. I'll have to check and see if I caught that deer. She was just bounding through the... I might have. I don't know. I'm glad I zoomed out. There's a chance I did catch her. It's beautiful. I'm still amazed on the towpath that one day, how I got that one deer to stop and stand there with me for a while. That's going to be one of my last days of hiking. That was really amazing. Oh, deer poop right in the trail. Okay, when I see something neat, I will let you guys know. I like that curved branch is pretty cool. Okay, talk at you guys later. I stirred up another deer over here. I ran up that way, but this is Rocky Road. I came up that way. There's more E's painted. There's the road sign. And we know from the map that Eshelman Road goes around the outside of everything. So that's the way we go. I can hear him running around. I'm hoping to catch a couple. Okay, I'm just going to keep the camera open but not quite rolling. And I'll be back. Wow. That one's got a big, huge split. That's just enormous. Oh my God. That's lovely. Could hide stuff in that tree. It's very pretty up here. And I guess if you're not very good at navigating trails, it would be somewhat difficult to get up here, but the trees are all marked. They really are. There's arrows on them on either side of the trail. There's another one. This is the fourth E since I've passed that sign for Hilltop that cut across when this dipped up into the woods. Really hoping to stir up some more deer now that I'm a mile into the woods. I did just hit a mile. 1.05. Ah, sorry, I had to itch my shoulder. Oh. There's another E. Another one. This one's got an arrow on it too. Pretty rocks. I'm going to stand here a minute and drink some water. Oh, it's so ice cold. So what I've decided to do is put the water bladder in its camelback thing, because that's very insulated. And then in the slot inside my backpack, because that is also quite insulated from the heat coming off my back. So it'll be double insulated. And that is my weakness on hot days, is ice water. So if just about every morning I can get to someplace where I can collect ice, I will be golden, because I will have ice water all day long. You guys in Ohio got bell stores everywhere, all over the place, in marathons. And, you know, walking a mile and a half off the trail is way different than driving. It's about an hour difference for me, especially first thing in the morning. I do not move fast in the morning at all. Not for the first 2 miles at least. Sometimes 3, depending. Oh, bumblebee, nice. Save the bees. Everybody adopt a bumblebee. Yeah, I just told everybody to adopt a bumblebee. The trail keeps going straight into the woods here, but I'm gonna go up and around the mud pile. Looks like everybody's been doing. I think I might have just scared one more off. Oh, a spider underneath that leaf. Did not look too inviting. Sorry, my back's itching. You know, because of course when you have a pack on, you can't get to an itch. It's gonna itch. I like how they have that tree right there, turning you up into the woods where you're supposed to turn. See, for me, this is a very easy trail to follow. Very easy. Bunch of pricker bushes. Still don't have my trekking poles out. Just because of the lack of weight that I'm carrying. I probably should get them out. The trail's starting to grow in a little bit. And it's a lot easier to get through stuff when you can use your trekking poles to push it out of the way and tangle it back against stuff next to it. But it's not really that thick. So, oh, nice. That's the way I came. Even though it is such a cloudy day, I want to point out to everybody, you still should wear sunscreen. Bottoms of the clouds are silver. Reflects the harmful rays back down to the earth, so they just bounce back and forth, and you're more likely to get a bad sunburn on a cloudy day than on a sunny day, believe it or not. Like an unhealthy type of sunburn. There's some... trying to move this pricker thorn bush back, but it's got a low branch, there we go, that wanted to, ow, prickers snagged me. It almost did. Right, another E. We're on the right trail. It did say this is a moderately difficult trail for being only 2.9 miles long. Said on average it takes an hour, 1.9 hours, an hour and 9 minutes, I can't remember. I said on all trails there. It was a 1 and a 9. that I remember. A bunch of sticks in here. Okay, let me do a little bit of trail maintenance, get all these sticks off the trail. And that is, I would say, that is literally the least one can do for being out here on the trail. The absolute least. Clear some sticks off a chunk of the trail. That's it. When you're walking by, go like that. Be kind. That's it. If everybody does that, the trail maintenance guys would have so much less small, stupid work to do. And they could tackle the big things way, way easier. That's been there for months. Sorry, I think that was right into the side of the camera. Okay, there's my trail maintenance. Unless there's some other ones in the way. Yeah, just everybody do your part for walking on the trail. Something small in the way you can move, just move it. I prefer to do small areas like that. I'll leave the single little sticks. And I'll do areas where there's, 8 or 9 things piled up. Make the trail much more visible. Moving the logs, sweeping the leaves. Well, moving the big sticks, sweeping the leaves. This got a little steep pretty quickly. Right here. I was not expecting this. Holy shit, this is steep. Boy, am I glad I got these shoes on. These things grip so well going up and going down. Oh, here's a flat spot I can rest. I wish this did it justice. It's not a long, steep section, but it's a steep section. Goes right up to there, that little opening. Okay, we'll talk to you guys later. Let me huff and puff and get up here. To the top of the slope, and I see that. Wood Avenue. There's like a parking area over here and stuff. I think, excuse me, there's 2 listings for Pfeiffer Nature Center. One takes you down, way down Lily Bridge Road to the wrong spot. There's a cabin up there too. And it might take you over here, I don't know. But the one that goes down Lily Bridge Road is not the right one. And, of course, I start talking about it and I forget the name of the road you got to turn down. It's off 305. Something Coon Road. I don't know. Okay, I'm going to clear this stuff up real quick. I'll be back. That's better. Just had to leave that one stick poking out. But that's all better, guys. Boop. There we go. Some horse turds, which is kind of surprising. I wasn't sure if this was a horse trail or not, but I've come across enough horse poop to think that it is. I will let the next person get this section, and hopefully somebody is kind enough to do so. That I will break off so it doesn't poke somebody in the eyeball. The E points this way. Oop. That's my 0.6. Oh, nice little sunny grassy area. So pretty. great spot to sit and have a picnic in here. Lovely. Oh. Yeah, it's got to go this way. Ooh, there's another sign. Eshelman loop. Go around this big guy. Looks like there's something that cuts down into here. Oh, hilltop. Okay. The shortcut up to the very tippy top of the hill, which is where I think we're at right now. Well, almost. It still goes up over there. But I don't think I think this is about where we hook back around and start going down. We shall see. Ah, it's getting spider webby up here in the sunshine. There's my red E. Lets me know that I know what I'm doing in the woods. Generally, my assumptions are correct. Thank you for cutting that log out, guys. Okay, I need to get a snack. I'm just starting to get hungry. I gotta find something salty to chew on. I got a lot of sugary stuff with me. I think I have a few salty things too. Oh yeah, I got Cheetos. Yeah. Okay, I'll be back. That's what I was talking about. Gotta hang under the tree. I am thrilled to do this. These beautiful rocks. Came up here. Just as I got my Cheetos out, I'm like, well, I guess I'll eat my Cheetos first. So wish me luck, guys. I am thrilled. And I'll be back. Hope. Sure, they don't recommend this, but I had to stop. This is too awesome. Best. Oh, it just doesn't do it justice. This is eye level. Oh, it's great. It's great. Maybe I can get a side view over here. Yep. Ow. I feel like someone just bit my collarbone. Probably did. There was a lot of spider webs. I mean, we're still going down, but there's no rope anymore. There's a lot of rocks. Oh, that are loose. Nice. And leaves. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use this guy. I'm going to get my trekking poles out. At least one of them anyways. Okay. Talk to you guys later. This is so cool. Okay, that was really great. That was really great. This is so beautiful up here. And as you know, rocks are one of my favorite things. Because, I haven't done any, total rock scrambles yet. That's probably why. They're still my favorite things. But this is just gorgeous. Way easier with a trekking pole. I don't recommend doing that without one. But it's still very straight down. These roots are steps right here. Oh, I wish there were more. So pretty. Okay, I'm gonna make my way down over here without falling on my face. Talk to you guys. After all that steepness, it just kind of meanders down the slope. I would say it is, I guess, a little difficult to follow through there. There's a couple treetops that are sticking out into the trail. You gotta go around a little bit, but nothing bad. Like this right here. I mean, it's not that bad. Just go around them. But sorry, my gut's hurting, guys. Oh. Ooh, I hear something creaking. A big tree. There it is. I'd say it's that one right there. That guy right there. All in all, this is a really amazing trail for just being a little small local 2.9 miler. Very nice. Very, very challenging. Ooh, that's pretty cool. It'd be very challenging for somebody who's not athletic. That rope area. There's many, many trails that cut. Oh, it's these guys. Oh. Whoa. We gotta go right under that motherfucker. God. Okay. Well, let's get under there real quick. I know my luck. So we'll get under here real quick. Get away from it. Seems to be meandering down a creek bed. We're right next to a creek bed right now. If it was a really, really wet year, this would be pretty wet right here through here. There's like a ditch. Goes right along the side of the trail. Just super, super lovely. I gotta go this way. Looks like we need you up here with the chainsaws. Just got a few to take out. That guy, fix him before he comes sliding down. We must be coming up on that bullfrog pond or bog. I hear a lot of crickets. Suddenly. Peepers. Oh. Huh. I don't think we go that way. It's posted over there, so I'm gonna check real quick just to be sure. You never know. Okay. This is the type of stuff I love. So, a little dry creek bed was not, I don't think, a part of the trail I was supposed to be on. At least it wasn't listed on all trails as part of my trail anyways. It looks like whoever did this all trails trail may have cut into Sugar Run and took that back down to Eshelman's Loop, but I'm not sure. To err on the side of caution, I followed the All Trails trail, and it worked. And there were a few signs back there I went by for Sugar Run and Eshelman Loop, and Eshelman Loop turned off and Sugar Run went straight. I'm like, well, so I do wish there had been paper maps. I'll have to check the other trail listing on All Trails because I know there's a few different ones for Pfeiffer here that are listed because there's a lot of shorter routes you can take. And I think I probably was still on Eshelman's Run, but I'm not sure. I turned around and went up to the Sugar Shack and ended up instead of, what I did was I had turned left. And instead of turning left, I would have gone almost straight, pretty much past the sign, up over a downed tree. Which is why I didn't see that trail beforehand, because there's a tree across it. And then it looked like there was one also behind the sugar shack. It's interesting. But yeah, there's definitely some spots where if it was rainy at all, it would just be a bog. Literally. Like, it was just black mud. And it was pretty firm, so I was able to just walk on it, but there were a lot of deep, deep tracks in it. Lots of deep, deep tracks. And 2.6. Said it was 2.9. We'll see if that was as the crow flies or trail miles. But yeah, I love the Pfeiffer Nature Trail. I would definitely do this again, and I am definitely dragging the Adam up here. Absolutely. I think he'll enjoy the rock rope. That's kind of worth climbing up to. Oh, I plucked the spider web. Okay, I'll talk to you. Okay, so I just came out of the woods right there. Walking down, eshelman loop, and I see a sign for Bullhead Run. And I look over here, and I swear I see water down there, like real close. And I don't want the trip to be over yet, so let's go down and check it out. Duck underneath these branches. Yep. Must be that hawthorn or that hemlock bog. Oh. There's aphids everywhere. I can hear them smacking into the leaves. There's just aphids all over. Ugh. Ugh. Okay, let me check my map, guys. I'll talk to you later.